What we do here is go back.
It got way too cold to film, so I am going to do some hooping, and today is about heart opening. And my first thoughts about movement with hoops, heart opening, is chest or shoulder hooping, as well as mandalas, because they open the heart. And I also made a playlist of songs that have the word heart in them. So I'm off to hoop. I hope that you have an amazing hoop practice. Mwah. When I was in my 20s, goals totally freaked me out, because it felt like if I set some goals, then life just wouldn't be left up to the alignment of the stars, that I wouldn't be living in flow, that I would have this structure and I would somehow be locked in, and that made me feel really nervous. It somehow felt boring. But on the flip side of that, it felt like goals were for organized people. They were for successful people. They were for people that knew what they were doing with their life, and they could map it out and work towards achieving those goals. And then it wasn't until I started running my own business and working for myself that I realized that goals were essential, and they weren't stopping the flow, and they weren't kind of creating this really hard frame of how things had to be, because things are always left up to flow and there's always flexibility. So goals became this kind of target and this really beautiful shining light to work towards. When I restructured my thoughts around goals and what I thought they were and what they weren't, and how they might impact my life in a negative way, and instead flipped that over and looked at the positive things that come out of setting goals, then I was able to implement them into my life. And what happened was it really opened up this focus that I had never had. So I was able to select things that I desired in my life, set a goal that was measurable and achievable, and work towards them. And they didn't have to be life stopping. They didn't have to like lock me in or tie me down to anything. They were small goals. So I am seeing in the 40 Days of Flow that people are wanting to create goals for themselves, that they're wanting to set these tasks for achievement. And so I'm really encouraging you to set your own goals, little mini goals, share them with other people, because they inspire us, they inspire me. And I'm just so over the top excited when I see and read other people's goals, because we all have a different perspective. One person's mini goal might be someone else's mega goal. So these little goals are usually meant to be achievable and measurable. So it has to be something that you can say, I totally nailed that. I set this task for myself. I give myself this much time, so 40 days or 20 minutes or whatever the expanse of your goal, and this is what I want to achieve in that time frame. And if you've attached any negativity to this goal setting and like racing towards the final line like I had, I was really trying to resist that, then you can flip it around and you can turn it into something that really works for you. So if the word goal is kind of rubbing you the wrong way, then it might be desire. So this is what I desire in this time frame, and this is how I'm going to work towards it, and this is going to be my celebration when I achieve and feel and hug and bring in that desire to my life.